we are making a Thanksgiving holiday dish.
That's right. Thanksgiving's coming up, and let's talk about side dishes because they're so much fun. So today we are going to be making
some cashew cream and,
yeah, we're going to be making some Brussels sprouts that are going to have a cashew cream pesto. So this is a great way to transform Brussels sprouts so easily into something so delicious.
I'm dreaming about it already.
All right, so we've already roasted our Brussels sprouts. Now all you need to do is chop off the ends, chop them in half, put some olive oil on them. What else should we throw on that?
Oh, I love personally with garlic. Garlic is super good with that. My dad gives it to me every time I have Brussels sprouts. It is really good. It adds a nice flavor to it, like a bit of salt. It sets off this whole thing.
Yeah, it's really wonderful. Garlic is really wonderful in Brussels sprouts. These were just done with salt and oil because we're going to have garlic in the pesto today. All right, so all I've done is put these into a baking dish and roasted them at 400 degrees until they're nice and crispy and soft through. So that's going to be set aside. Let's start by making the cashew cream.
The cashew cream. As you can see, we already soaked some cashews.
That's right. So cashews are, a type of nut that have something called lectins on them. So it's really good to soak these nuts in advance. And it's nice to have the nuts soaked just because they're just easier to blend. And it's great to use a
blender. This is a very nice Vitamix. It has served us for many years, as you can see. My mom uses it every morning to make smoothies. It is so nice. As you can see, you can take off the little thing on the top so you can do that while it's blending.
That's right.
It's super nice. It has a little control panel. You can go high, you can go vertical or something. And you can do different levels of the twisty thing. It is super nice.
I like your advertisement here for the Vitamix. Any high-speed blender will do as well. Okay, do you want to go ahead and put the cover on and then blend away? Here that this cashew cream is just creamy. It's just a creamy, nice, consistent, blended texture. This doesn't have any seasoning in it, so all it just tastes like cashews. We're gonna season this with the pesto. So now we don't need all of this cashew cream for the pesto. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this into a jar, and we have the cashew cream that we can use for mushroom sauces, like vegan, any sort of sauce. We're gonna be making puddings with this. We're gonna be showing you a whole lot of things you can do with this cashew cream. But let's start with this pesto.
Pesto!
Okay. So now we're going to pour this into a jar. I just have some little bit of cashew cream left in here. And because we're going to be using this for the pesto, I don't need to clean it out. So we're just going to add everything directly to this now, okay?
So we have this. I already showed you the kale and the basil.
Yeah, so these are power greens. We're going to be making a pesto that's not just a typical pesto. In this, there's like mustard greens, kale, chard. You can use anything that you want.
Basil.
But a great way to add more nutrition and more flavor and more variety to your pesto. So I've added just about a cup of greens there. Here, just turn around. I've added about a cup of greens there. And now we're going to add
basil.
Yeah, so I have about 2 cups of basil here, maybe a cup and a half. I don't use recipes. I'm just going to use taste. We're going to play with this. We're going to see how it goes, okay? All right. Instead of pine nuts, I'm going to use pecans, and I'm going to use sunflower seeds, okay? So pecans and sunflower seeds here. Now again, these pecans and sunflower seeds have things called lectins in them. Lectins are, what have been considered as anti-nutrients. They can cause some digestive issues and stuff. So I like to soak these and then use them. So these have been soaked for about 6 to 8 hours. The water's been changed. These have been dehydrated because I tend to dehydrate the nuts afterwards. You don't have to dehydrate them. You can just leave them soaked afterwards.
You don't always have to dehydrate them, but I must say it gives them a crunch and it soaks out all the bad things once you soak them, but you don't want to eat soggy nuts, so you can dehydrate them.
Don't want soggy nuts.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in. And this is some chopped garlic. I've got about 2 cloves there.
Garlic.
All right, go ahead, put that in.
Very good with your Brussels sprouts. Please try it.
Okay,
Especially if
go ahead, dump them in.
Ooh, that smells good.
All of them?
What? Okay, fine. Let me pour.
Okay, so we're gonna put some olive oil in, okay?
Okay, tell me when to stop.
Yep. Again, we're just playing, like doing it. Pestos are so easy, you can't mess this up. So there's no need to follow an exact recipe here. So we're just gonna get enough to get grinding. I don't know how much you poured in, but it doesn't look like that much. So we'll see if we need a little bit more. I'm also gonna pour some lemon juice. So 1 second here. So this is just fresh squeezed lemon. I highly recommend using fresh squeezed lemon. Don't pour the whole thing, just pour a little bit for now. Go ahead, keep going, keep going. That's good for now. And then we'll keep adding some liquid as we are blending, okay? I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. A little bit more than that, a lot more. Yeah, big pinch. We'll call it a big pinch of salt. We're gonna add more salt later on, okay? I just wanna get this blended first before we add.
This is how it's looking.
Yeah, all right, let's come back here. So now this pesto is great because you can actually freeze this. You can make a lot of this and then you can freeze it for later on. I love this pesto on any vegetables. You know, we're doing Brussels sprouts here. You can put it on pasta. You can put it on zoodled zucchini noodles, anything you want. All right. So we have been tasting this along the way. I added some more olive oil to it. I added some more lemon juice. I added some more salt.
Did you add some more?
I didn't add more garlic. I think it's garlicky enough. I know you like more garlic. We can add more garlic to the one that you eat. But it's really nice. Yeah. So what we have in here are pecans, lemon juice, salt, sunflower seeds, power greens like kale and mustard greens and all these other types of greens and basil. And so it is really good. So now let's put some of these Brussels sprouts here.
That's a combination I've never tried.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take about 2 to 3 teaspoons of this of the cashew cream. We're gonna add it to the Brussels sprouts along with this pesto, and we're gonna have a nice pesto cashew cream sauce. Now, if you blend your cashew cream in with the pesto, you're welcome to do that. You just have a thicker sauce, that's all it is. Go ahead, mix that up. So again, nice creamy sauce. You can add as little or as much cashew cream as you like. You can just do pesto alone, but I really like the creaminess of the cashew cream, and it just makes it more robust. Feels a little less, you know, like that oily pesto. Nothing wrong with that. That tastes great as well. Just adds a little bit of variety, a little bit of creaminess. All right, great job. Here is this beautiful roasted Brussels sprouts with pesto cashew cream sauce. So let's take a bite here and try it out. So I have coated these heavily because I really like this, and it's full of nutrients, nuts, and super greens. And let's just eat it and taste it.
I know, I'm just looking.
So good. You want to try some?
Let me take a bite.
I'm going to have another one.
Let's try these.
All right, let's try it together.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Okay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay. Ready? Let's have our
On count of 3.
1, 2, 3. Cheers. Thanksgiving holiday side. Use it for Christmas. Use it for every day. This is something that we eat all the time. I encourage you to try it. Let me know if you try it and what it tastes like. If you enjoy this, like this video, share this video, make this dish. Let me know how it goes.
Yum, yum, yum.